Hello everyone, am I audible to you? Yeah, so my dear friends, today we are going to talk about kinematics lecture number 4. Okay, yeah, so let us start, my dear friends. It's working. Yeah, uh, no problem. Yes, so today we'll discuss mainly about the graphs used in kinematics. Okay, so today's lecture is about the graphical interpretation used in kinematics. Okay, really helpful because many times in NEET you will see kinematics graphs are important. You will find the questions in the NEET papers usually. Yeah. So let us start. At first, I would like to welcome you all. Welcome to Unacademy. Unacademy is the India's largest learning platform where you can prepare for the various competitive exams with the help of the top educators of the country with the quality content and great learning experience. So I am Rahul Dagariya. I would like to welcome you all at this platform. So I have been teaching since 5 years in the various reputed institutions of India. Till now, I have mentored to the thousands of aspirants of NEET and IIT, and now I am available here to help the students of the country to learn the concepts of physics for NEET UG with the best notes and best examples. So if you did not download the Unacademy Learning app yet, please go to Play Store and download it. Next, I would like to talk about the Unacademy subscription. So, my dear friends, at first I'll talk about the Plus subscription. The Plus subscription is, you can see, you'll get the daily live classes. If you have attended the special classes, then you might be knowing about the this daily live classes on Unacademy app. So there you can chat with the educators. You can engage in any discussion. You can ask your doubts. You can discuss the answer post, and you are going to have a lot of fun with us. Next, live test and quizzes, my dear friends. Without test and quizzes, a student's preparation is, I'll say, it is just baseless. It is baseless. Why? Because you will never get to know that how much you are knowing. Okay. So test and quizzes are very very important. Next, structured courses and PDFs you will get here, my dear friends. And all three subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology, are getting on Academy app, that too by the India's top educators. Next, unlimited access to the live and recorded courses by the India's top educators, my dear friends. So you can watch any lecture n numbers of time. If you miss the live lecture, you can watch its recording. Okay. Now I'll talk about the iconic subscription. So what is iconic subscription? Simply speaking, you are getting all the plus benefits on iconic subscription. But extra things, you'll get a personal coach. My dear friends, you are going to get here a personal coach, personal guide. Okay. Now you'll get the test analysis, my dear friend. The in-depth analysis will be provided to you. Yeah. Next, study planner, my dear friends. Your personal coach will help you, and you will get the weekly reviews and all things like your progress report and everything you'll get on Unacademy app. Next, this is the comparison plus subscription, iconic subscription. You are getting India's top educators, interactive live classes, structured courses, PDF, and live tests and quizzes. But on iconic subscription, you are getting all the plus benefits. Apart from that, you are getting here what? Personal coach, study planner, expert guidelines, and test analysis. So these are the things you are going to get on Unacademy app. Let us talk about its fee. So my dear friends, iconic subscription is available only for 12 months and 24 months. Means if you are in giving NEET exam in 2022, then you should take the 24-month subscription. So it is 12 month subscription is available for 45,000 rupees, and 24 months any 2 year subscription is available for 61,000 rupees. But using my code Rahul D, you need to pay 40,500 rupees if you join 1 year course, and if you join 2 years course, you need to get it at for 54,900 rupees. So simply speaking, 54,900 you need to pay. You'll get for 24 years. Sorry, 24 months. Sorry, 24 months. Yeah. So now I'm going to talk about the NEET subscription. So it is available for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. Okay. 1 month fee 6,000 rupees. Using my code Rahul D, you'll pay 5,400 rupees. 12 months fee 30,000 rupees. Using my code need to pay 27,000 rupees. Okay, 6 months subscription 24,000 rupees. Using my code you need to pay 21,600 rupees. And 24 months subscription is for 36,000 rupees. Using my code Rahul D, you need to pay 32,400 rupees only. Okay. So now let us talk about our today's topic, that is kinematics lecture number 4, and in that we are going to talk about the graphs used in kinematics. My dear friends, graphs used in kinematics. Even I'll teach you the basic graphs, how to draw the basic curves, and after that we will find its use in kinematics. That's all. Okay. So let us start, my dear friends. At first, graphs. What is the meaning of graph? है ना? Yeah. So let me change the ink. So simply speaking, my dear friends, graph meaning is what? It is just a curve. So graph is a curve which shows dependence between two physical quantities. So dependence of two physical quantities on each other. Okay. So I will say graph is just a pictorial representation. Graph is just a pictorial representation of one physical quantity on others, right? Yeah. So simply speaking, graphs are the pictorial representation of relation between two physical quantities. Okay. For example, yeah, we'll talk about that. Both the quantities are related by some mathematical function. For example, y is equals to 2x plus 5, y is equals to x cube, है yeah, v is equals to u plus at. You can see v is depending on what? Acceleration and time. है ना? Y is depending on x. Y is depending on what? X, right? So like that we can say it is just giving an equation between two quantities. Sorry. Yeah, it is just showing the relation between two quantities. Just equation of an equation which is showing relation between two quantities. That's all. Okay. Yes. So we'll talk about that in detail. So let's say here it is written y is function of x. My dear, y is f of x. It is not f multiplied by x. It is not f multiplied by x. It is f of x, means y is function of x, means y is depending on x using some mathematical relation. For example, y is equals to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, means y is depending on x. So this entire equation is called fx, f of x, right? That's all. Yes. So let's move, my dear friends. As we change the value of x, the value of y changes, right? So as we change the value of x, value of y is also changes. How? Let's check it. I'm saying y is function of x, so let's say y is equals to x square minus 1. Okay. Now I'm using, let's say x is equals to 0. So put x is equals to 0 in this equation, so you'll get y is equals to minus 1. But x is equals to 1, you are going to get y is equals to 0. Yeah, place the value of x is equals to 2, you are going to get y is equals to 3. And 2 square is 4 minus 1, 3. Like that, you can say what? Y is completely depending on x, right? So it is the relation between two quantities, and y is function of x. That's all. So each and every mathematical relation between two physical quantities will give a curve. We can draw a curve for that. Okay. Yeah. So first curve is straight line. My dear friends, first curve is straight line. I am starting with straight line because this is a basic curve. So remember, equation of straight line. Equation of straight line can be given by y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, plus or minus c. What is the meaning of that? Y is just a y-axis, quantity is on y-axis, x is quantity is on the x-axis. M is called slope. M is called slope, my dear. M is called slope, and c is called intercept. Intercept. Okay. So simply speaking, this equation is called intercept form. Okay, intercept form of the straight line. Okay. So how to draw the curve? So simple. Listen. What is the meaning of slope? Everything I'll explain. Just listen. I'm saying this is y-axis, this is x-axis, and I am drawing a straight line. This is a straight line. Let's say its equation is y is equals to mx plus c. So I will say कि this, है ना? This intercept on y-axis from here to here, this is called c. This is called c. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'll just draw the angle. Sorry, my dear. Yes, my dear. So I'm going to continue. I'm just saying the line is making an angle theta with the horizontal, means with the x-axis. Okay. Now I'll say slope. Slope is equals to just tan theta. What tan theta means? Tan of angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. Okay, tan of angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. That is called slope. Okay, remember, that's all. Intercept. Intercept, just you will say ki from origin what is the distance of the point which is cutting the y-axis, which is intersecting the y-axis. So simply this length from here to here, you can see this one, this is called intercept. Okay, it can be positive, it can be negative. Okay, next thing, if tan theta, yeah, theta is greater than 90 degree, theta is greater than 90 degree, then tan theta will be less than 0. Means slope will be negative, my dear. Slope will be negative. Okay, slope is represented by m. Okay, m. Yes, if theta is less than, if theta is less than 90 degree and greater than 0 degree, so I will say simply tan theta will be positive. Tan theta will be positive. Why? Because hi Rajni. So simply speaking, because angle theta is lying between 0 and 90 degree, means acute angle. So tan of acute angle is always positive. Okay, it will give positive values. Examples. Examples I am giving, my dear. Y is equals to mx plus c. This is the equation. I am writing y is equals to 2x plus 5. Okay. What is the slope here? So I will say slope m is equals to 2. Okay. Just multiple of x is slope when the multiple of y is 1. Okay. Whenever the multiple of y is 1, in that situation, the multiple of x is called slope. Okay. Next, intercept. Intercept. Okay, so what is the intercept? Intercept means this constant, so this is 5. Okay, 5. Yeah, so simply you got the value of c here, that is 5. Now I am writing an equation. Listen, 2y is equals to 3x minus 5. What is the meaning of that? What is the slope here? What is the intercept? So I will write like this, y is equals to 3 by 2x minus 5 by 2. So directly I will say m means slope is equals to 3 by 2 and c is equals to minus 5 by 2. That's all. So this is just the intercept form of a straight line. You just need to remember that. Okay. Yes. So let's move. So simply speaking, a linear relation between two quantities, okay, give a straight line, or means power of x should be 1, power of y should be 1. Power of x is 1, power of y is also 1. It is called linear relation. It is called linear relation. So whenever y is directly proportional to x, this is called linear relation. For that, you will get always a straight line. Okay. So that's all. So here it is given, you can see a straight line is shown in the figure. So what is the equation for that? You can see c is above the x-axis, means it is positive, and it is making acute angle with the x-axis. So acute angle means tan theta is positive. So simply y is equals to mx plus c will be its answer. Okay. Now I am drawing a line. Listen, line is like this. Okay, you can see c is positive. Now slope, so angle theta is greater than 90 degree, means slope m is equals to tan theta will be less than 0. As I told, tan theta, if theta is greater than 90 degree, means obtuse angle, right? So you'll say it is always negative. So what will be the equation? Y will be equal to minus of kx plus c. I can say kx plus c means slope is negative and intercept is positive. Okay, I hope you are getting it right. I'm erasing this. Let's move little faster. Yeah. So now I'm saying line passing through origin. Line passing through origin. Passing through origin. So what I'll write? I'll write intercept. Whenever line is passing through origin. Let's say this is the line. Okay. So intercept here 0. So c is 0 here. So directly I'll write y is equals to mx. That's all. Okay. Now why this is acute angle, so it will be just positive. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, now I'll draw another line passing through origin. Okay, listen, let's say line is like this. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. Line is like this. So I will say this angle with the x-axis theta is greater than 90 degree. So I'll say y is equals to minus mx, yeah, minus kx I can say. Slope this minus k, it is negative. Okay. Intercept is 0. Whenever line passes through origin, its intercept will be 0. What is slope? Slope is tan of angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. Tan of angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. Okay. So it is also represented by just rate of change of y with respect to x. Simply dy by dx. Okay. So slope, I can say slope. How to find slope? Listen. How to find slope? I am giving you an example. Let's say a line is passing like this. This is the line. Okay. This is angle theta. So I'll do one thing. I know this. I'll just draw a perpendicular like this. From here, I'll just measure the coordinate. Let's say this is delta y and this is delta x. From here to here, this is delta x, this is delta y. So I'm just observing this triangle. So I will write tan theta. Tan theta is what? Tan theta is equals to delta y by delta x. This is only called slope. This is only called slope. Okay. So remember delta y by delta x. Okay. And if just we talk about delta x tending to 0, so it is called what? Tan theta is equals to dy by dx. Okay. So you just need to remember only one thing. What? Slope is equals to tan of angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. Okay. If theta is acute, slope will be positive. If theta is obtuse, obtuse means greater than 90 degree, then tan theta will be negative. So you will get the negative slope. Hi Krishnendu. So that's all my dear friends. I hope you got this. Right? So simply a straight line equation is this, right? We talked up, we already discussed what is the slope. So tan of angle made by the line. We can say dy by dx. That's all. It is not live. Why not live, Chirag? It's live. Oh no. My dear, it's live. Chirag, I am not cheating. Who told I am cheating? I can see your comments. It's live, my dear. Don't worry, it's live. If it is not live, there will be written premiere. Okay. Whenever premiere is written there means the lecture is not live. I'm just here live is live. Okay, no premiere. So let's move, my dear friends. So you can see this is positive, right? Positive slope. This is negative slope. That's all. Okay. Yeah. So equation of straight line in point form. My dear friends, this is also important. Yeah, I'll discuss this later. Before that, let's just draw the quick curves of straight lines. So I am saying let's say y is equals to 2x plus 5. How to draw this? So I'll draw like this. X-axis, y-axis, slope is positive and intercept is positive. So this is 5 from here to here. This is 5 and slope tan theta is equals to 2. Okay, m is equals to 2 theta means acute angle it should form. Okay, that's all. Acute angle it should form. So this is the equation of straight line. Next, y is equals to minus 2x plus 5. How the curve will look like? Listen, slope is negative but intercept is positive. So intercept should be here. This should be 5, right? This should be 5 and slope should be negative. So this is the slope theta greater than 90 degree. Okay, tan theta is equals to minus 2. Okay, next y is equals to only 2x. So how the curve will look like? So it will be straight line passing through origin. Why? Because intercept is 0. No intercept is there. Next y is equals to minus 2x. How you will draw? You will draw like this. Straight line passing through origin but slope it should be greater than 90 degrees. Theta should be greater than 90 degrees. Slope tan theta is negative. Next y is equals to 2x minus 5. So how the curve will look like? Slope is positive, but intercept is negative. So straight line, this angle should be acute. This angle should be acute. So this is the line and slope is negative, minus 5. Okay. Next, one more curve, full and final. Slope is negative. Y is equals to minus 2x minus 5. All things are negative. So curve will be like this. Angle with the positive x-axis that is greater than 90 degree. Right? Greater than 90 degree and this slope this is minus 5. So I hope you got all type of equations. I hope you got all types of equation, right? All types of curves, all type of equations you got here, right? So that's all, my dear, that you need to remember. C is just the intercept on y-axis and multiple of x is slope. That's all. So clear. Very good. Now I'll talk about the point form. My dear friends, sometimes this point form of line is also important, you know, because whenever you study the thermodynamics, you know, thermodynamics, you may face such type of curve in which you need to remember, you need to know the line in point form, equation of line in point form. So how to do that? Let's say I have a point A for apple, that is x1 comma y1. Okay, I have another point B, that is x2 comma y2. Okay, you need to draw a straight line. How to draw it? So you will simply say, let's say I have two lines, x-axis, this is y-axis. Let's say this is point A for apple, this is B for ball. Let's just join this both point by a straight line. So this line, right? If you extend this here, so this line is called what? Uh, the required line, like line joining A and B, and its equation we need to write. Its equation we need to write. So how to write? Listen, remember y minus y1 is equals to, here you will write y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. That's all. You can write like this. Doesn't matter which, doesn't matter which point you are considering first, doesn't matter. Okay, you can consider any point as a x1 and y1. Okay, and other point will be x2 y2, right? So there is no foundation, right? So y minus y1, y is variable, y1 is given value, given coordinate. Okay, yeah. So I'll just write equation of a straight line. You will understand. Don't worry. Okay. This point form you got it right. So let us find it. Listen. Example. Example. I am having a point A for apple, that is 2 comma 3, and I am having another point B, that is minus 1 minus 2. Okay, this is the point. So you need to write, yes, my dear friend. Yeah, with values. Definitely, I know that. Okay. So Rajni, we are solving this. I am writing equation of straight line. How to write? You can consider any point as x1 y1. So you'll say this is x1, this is y1. Okay. This is x2, this is y2. No problem. So write the equation. Y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, where x and y are variables. So I will write y minus y1. What is y1? Y1 is 3. Okay, that will be equal to y2 minus y1. So this is y2 minus 2 minus y1 minus 3. Yeah. So next, x2 minus x1. So minus 1 is there and minus 2 you will write. Okay, into x minus x1. x1 is how much? That is 2. Okay, that's all. Right? Yeah, so I have just used the formula, nothing else. Let us simplify this. Let us simplify this. What you will get? Y minus 3 is equals to, here you are getting minus 5 divided by minus 3, means 5 by 3 you are getting. Okay, into x minus 2. X minus 2. Okay. Uh, yeah. So let us simplify this. You will get like this. Y is equals to, you will write 5 by 3x, 5 by 3x, and there this is 10 by 3. 10 by 3 plus 3. That's all. So simplify this. You will get 5 by 3x. Yeah. If you will solve it, what you are getting? Minus 1 by 3. That's all. So this is the answer. Right, my dear friends? It can also be written like this. It can also be written like this. Listen, my dear. Here I am writing 3y is equals to 5x minus 1. 3y is equals to 5x minus 1. Okay, that's all. So we got this line, equation of line. That's all. No, my dear Krishnendu, relative motion I did not teach yet. I'll complete this basic kinematics first. Okay. Now variable acceleration I'll teach in the next class. Okay. Variable acceleration in the next class. After that we'll start relative motion and all. Okay. So that's all, my dear friends. This is the equation of straight line. I think you got it. I think all of you got this. If you got this, please give thumbs up so that we can move to the next slide. Did you understand? Just remember this formula. That's all. Yes. Very good. So let's move, my dear friends. So these all things, same formula I have written now. I am going to talk about the parabolic curve. We have discussed the straight line. Now let us discuss about the parabola. What is parabola? I have written some equations here. This is y square is equals to kx. This equation is y square is equals to minus kx. This x square minus ky, and this is x square is equals to plus ky. Okay. So this type, whenever you are having two relation between two quantities, One quantity is having square, means one quantity is having power 2, and another quantity is having single power, you know. One is double power, one is single power. So in that situation, the curve will be definitely parabola. Curve will be definitely parabola. Okay. Yes. Hi, Meghna. Yeah. So I will write the example. Example I can write like this. Let's say v square is equals to u square plus 2a S. You know, so if you draw the curve between v square and s, this will be parabola. This will be parabola. Okay. U square is already constant. Initial velocity, acceleration constant, right? Two constant. So variable is v square and s. Curve between v and s. Curve between v and s will be parabola. Okay. Curve between v and s will be parabola. Yes. So I am saying whenever there are two quantities x and y, or any two quantities, two physical quantities, one quantity is having single power, one quantity is having double power. In that situation, parabola will come. Okay. Yeah. So I'm giving you an idea what type of parabola it is. What type of parabola it is, I'll give you idea. Okay. Always bend the curve. Always bend the curve towards the quantity having single power. Always bend the curve towards the quantity having single power. For example, you know, I'm drawing a curve y is equals to x. Y is equals to x is like this. Y is equals to x is like this. This is a straight line, no problem. Now I wanna draw y square is equals to kx. Yeah, y square is equals to x. I am drawing y square is equals to x. Which quantity is having single power? So I'll say x quantity is having single power. So bend the curve towards x. So instead of drawing a straight line like this, I'll just bend this curve towards x. I'll just bend this curve towards x like this. Okay. So in negative direction means below the x-axis also I have to draw. So it will be like this. So this curve is the curve of y square is equals to kx. Are you getting? Yes, that's all. Just bend the curve towards the quantity having single power. It is the easiest. This is the easiest way to approach to a parabolic curve. Okay, means in diagram you will see what type of parabola it is. So just by seeing you should get the idea. Oh, right. X is having single power means it will bend towards x. This type of parabola like that. Okay, so this is just a short trick I wanted to tell you, right? Now why such type of things is going on? I'll say y square is equals to 4x. Let's say this is some relation. I'll write what? Let's say x is equals to 0. So I'm getting y is equals to 0. Okay, let us write x is equals to 1, you will get y is equals to 1. X is equals to 2, you will get y is equals to 2. Now I'm writing x is equals to minus 1, you will get what? Sorry, you will write y is equals to minus 1. You will get x is equals to what? X is equals to 4, you will get. Sorry, here I need to write 4 and yeah, sorry, I have written something wrong. Sorry, my dear, I need to give the simple relation to explain this. I have by chance I have written here like this. Y square is equals to x. Simple relation I am explaining. Okay, so let's say y is equals to 1, so you will say x is also 1. Okay, y is equals to 0, so x is equals to 0. Y is equals to minus 1, you will write x is equals to plus 1. Y is equals to minus 2, you will write x is equals to what? Plus 4. Okay, and you are writing y is equals to 2, you will get x is equals to 4. That's all. If you draw the curve, what you will get? Listen, this is x, this is y. Yes. So thank you, my dear. So this is y, this is x. Now what you will do? 0 comma 0. So this I am drawing here. Now x is equals to 1. So you can see x is equals to 1 at what point? Y is equals to minus 1 and y is equals to plus 1. So y is equals to, this is plus 1 minus 1. This is yeah. So 1 point is here. 1 point is here. Next, y is equals to minus 2. So y is equals to minus 2 will be, let's say, here. Okay. And x is equals to minus x is, sorry, y is equals to plus 2, so let's say that is here. Okay, so corresponding value of x is 4 and 4, so 4 will be here. Yeah, so you are getting the curve like this. 1 point is here, 1 point is here, draw like this. Okay, so simply speaking, you are just writing the value and you are drawing the curve. I have just shown you why the curve is coming like this. You just remember the short trick, that's enough for us. Okay, yes. No, my dear, not only four. There are so many things, but these are basic curves. Okay, these are basic parabolic equations. Yeah, first. Y square is equals to kx. You will get a curve like this. Next, y square is equals to minus kx. So entire curve will be copied towards negative x axis. So you'll get like this. Okay, entire curve will be copied towards negative y axis. As I told, whenever the x is having single power, curve will bend towards x. If y is having single power, curve will bend towards y. Means like this: x square is equals to ky. So curve will bend towards positive y. Okay. If x square is equals to minus ky, curve will bend towards minus y axis. So like this. Okay. So these are the four basic equations of parabola. Okay. So general form is there. We'll discuss now, but these are the basic equations you should always remember. Just remember the curve will bend towards the quantity having single power. Okay. Yeah. I hope you got this, right? That's all. So let's move to the next. Here I have written a basic equation of parabola. A basic equation of parabola is drawn here. Okay. Yeah. Listen. I'll tell you two things, my dear friends. Y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. This is called quadratic equation. So whenever y is equal to a quadratic equation, there will be a parabola. There will be a parabola. Which quantity is having single power, my dear friends? Y is having single power. So in which direction the curve will bend? In y direction it will bend. Okay. But you can see these are basic curves. There are no constants. Just y square is equals to kx. But here you can see bx plus c is there. Bx plus c is there. So simply speaking, I'll say the vertex of parabola will not get origin. It will be somewhere else. For example, examples will write y is equals to x square. Y is equals to x square minus 3x. Okay, 3x. And here I'll write 10. So sorry, this is minus 10. Y x square minus 3x and this is minus 10. Yeah. So I'll draw this. Now I'm going to draw the curve for this. How it is coming. So I'll say let us find its factors. Let us find its factors. So I'll do like this. X square minus 5x plus 2x. Can you write like this? You can find the factors, right? So you'll get x common. So x minus 5 you'll get. After that what you'll get? You'll get x plus 2. So you are getting two values. You are getting two values. Put equal to 0. Means at what point y will be equal to 0? So we are just checking that. So it is x is equals to 5 and x is equals to 2. So simply speaking, at x is equals to 5 and x is equals to 2, the curve will just passes through the means intersect the x-axis. Okay. Just a minute. If you are not getting, we can do one more thing. How to draw the curve for this? Listen. I know one thing. It is just parabola. It is just parabola. Power. Power of y is what? 1 means curve will bend towards y. So curve will be like this. Obviously it will be like this. Now how it will look like, where it is cutting, what is the position where y is equal to 0? What is the position where y is equals to 0? So that is x is equals to 5 and x is equals to 2. Okay. So simply speaking, I'll draw the curve like this. I'll draw the curve like this. This is the point where y is 0. This is x is equals to 2. Now this is another point where y is equals to 0 and this is x is equals to 5. So the curve will be like this. That's all. The curve between y and x will look like this. Upward parabola. But it is intersecting the x-axis at 2 points. X is equals to 2 and x is equals to 5. At that point, value of y is 0. Value of y is 0 means those points are on the x-axis. That's all. This is the curve. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. This is plus now. This is plus. So this is minus 2. Sorry, I made a mistake. This is minus 2. Okay. So it is minus 2. So the axis will be like this. Here will be the axis. Somewhere here will be the axis. Okay. So this is y axis. This is x axis. Yeah. My bad. I made a mistake. Human error, my dear friends. Just forgive me. Okay. Forgive me. Yeah. So I hope you got this, right? Let's move. So I hope you are getting it. Now I am telling you some important points. Kamlesh, hi. So I am just telling you some important point. In which situation will get upward parabola and in which situation we'll get downward parabola. Okay, so listen, y is equals to function of x, means y is equals to ax square bx plus c. If a is greater than 0, it will be upward parabola. It will be upward parabola. Okay, means this open mouth will be upward. If a is less than 0, means multiple of x square is less than 0, it will be a downward parabola. So it will be a downward parabola, means open mouth will be downward. Mind it, remember. Okay, very important, my dear. Means just by seeing the question or just by looking at the equation, you should get the idea. Oh, the curve will be like this. In your mind, that imagination should come. The curve will be like this. Okay. Yes. So I am erasing this, my dear. I hope you got this. If a is greater than 0, it will be upward parabola, and a is less than 0, it will be downward parabola. That's all. So these are the things I already explained you. Let us write one more equation. Okay, one more equation we are going to write. Let's say y is equals to, I am writing minus 2x square. Okay, minus 2x square plus x. This is the equation I am having. Just minus 2x square plus x. Okay, how the curve will look like? So I am saying multiple of x square, that is called a. A is equals to, that is minus 2, means it is less than 0. So means it will be a downward parabola. Okay, let's draw it. Let's draw it on x and y axis. So I'll say this is x axis, this is y axis. Curve will bend towards y. Okay, sorry. I need to draw it properly. Just a minute. Yes. So I'm drawing it properly, my dear friends. Yes. So I'll say this is x-axis and y-axis. It will be a downward parabola. I got it. It will be a downward parabola. Why? Because multiple of x square is negative. Is it for NEET? Yes, my dear. It is for NEET only. Okay. You should know the basic curve. Okay. After that, we'll talk about curves used in kinematics. You should know the basic curves. Huh? You should know the basic curves. That's essential. This is just a basic math each and every person should know. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm teaching you. Everything is helpful, my dear friends. I will not teach you a single thing which is useless for you. Okay, everything is useful for you. So now I'm writing y is equals to this. Okay. Now find the points which will be at the x-axis, है ना? For which y is 0. So y is 0 at some point. So y is equals to 0. That will be minus 2x square plus x. Okay. So let us factorize it. So you'll get what? You'll get 2 common. You are sorry, 2x common. You are getting minus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So directly we will write x is equals to 0 and x is equals to 1 by 2. So these are the 2 points. X is equals to 0 and x is equals to 1 by 2 are the 2 points from where the parabola will pass. So parabola will pass from here and here. Okay, these are the 2 points. It will be a downward parabola. So curve will be like this. Okay, so that's all, my dear. So we have drawn a downward parabola. That's all. I hope you got this. If you got this, please give thumbs up. Please give thumbs up. This point is x is equals to 0. This is x is equals to 1 by 2. That's all. Okay. Yes. Please give thumbs up if you got this. Clear? Yeah. So let's move. Very good. You are getting, miss, my lecture is successful. So my dear, that's all. Let's move to the basic curves. Now I am going to start the curves used in kinematics. The curves used in kinematics. My dear friends, I'll teach in such a way that just by seeing the question, the map will form in your mind. Okay, and at last I'll ask you some good questions also. So questions will be at last. Let us finish the theory first. Theory is already over, just we need to draw the curve. Yeah. First, graphs in the motion with uniform velocity. My dear friends, velocity is constant. Velocity is constant. Okay. So first, yeah, you can see this is the position versus time curve. So you know what? What is the velocity? V is equals to dx by dt. All of you know V is equals to dx by dt. Okay. And this is constant. So constant k I am writing. Okay. Yeah. What you will write? So simply, yeah, you don't need to do that much. You know already. V is equals to u plus at. U plus at. If uniform velocity, acceleration is 0. So V is equals to u. Okay. Yeah. If you want to write This is just relation between velocity, initial and final velocity. So that is always constant. Okay. So what will be the curve between them? Curve between velocity and u will velocity and time will be like this. Constant value, that is u. Okay. Now first we are, just a minute, we are discussing the curve between position and all. So S is equals to ut plus half at square. This is the equation. S is equals to ut plus half at square. I'll say position final minus position initial is equals to u into t. Acceleration is 0. Why 0? Because it is a uniform motion. So you can write x final is equals to x initial plus ut. So this is the equation. You can see on y-axis you can see there is x, and on x-axis there is just what, t. So I am drawing the curve like this. Intercept, this is intercept c, so this is x initial. Okay, and this is u is slope. Okay, and t is time is on x-axis and x is on y-axis, right? So simply the equation you are getting, x is equals to x naught plus ut. This is equation of a straight line with positive intercept. So this is like this. That's all. I hope you got this. Okay, I hope you got this. This is just the equation of straight line we are getting, right? Whenever speed is constant, velocity is constant. In that situation, the curve will be, in that situation, curve between position and time will be straight line. That will be straight line. Okay. If velocity is positive, then slope will be positive. If velocity is negative, slope will be negative. That's all. Okay. Now I have drawn some curves here. What happened? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I have drawn a curve here. You can see s x is equals to x initial plus ut. This is the curve between x and t. So that is like that. This is x, this is time. I am saying curve will be like this. Okay, if initial velocity is positive, right? So curve will be what? Acute angle. It will make the acute angle. If initial velocity is negative, curve will be like this. It will be obtuse angle like this. Okay, that's all. Time can never be negative. My dear friends, time can never be negative. So it will not go to the negative time axis. It will be just at the positive axis only. Okay, time can never be negative. So curve will be only at the positive x-axis only. Yeah, remember that. Next. V is constant, right? V is constant, so I am talking about V is equals to initial velocity, that is constant. So curve will be like this. Okay, velocity is constant, time is increasing, but velocity is not increasing. If velocity is negative, the curve will be like that, means below time axis, means velocity is negative. Now, for uniform velocity, acceleration is 0, so acceleration is 0, it is showing. Okay, let's move ahead. Graphs in uniform accelerated motion. My dear friends, acceleration is uniform. So you know one thing, s is equals to ut plus half at square. Ut plus half at square. Okay, I am saying initial, yeah. So this is x final minus x initial. This is displacement, that is ut plus half at square. Okay, no problem. This is the equation of what we can see now. Yeah, you will write this x final is x, x initial is x naught. So that is x naught. You will write here what? Ut, and here you will write half a t square. So simply half a is constant, right? So I can compare this equation with this. Y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. You can see this is equation of parabola. Equation of parabola. So whenever acceleration is constant, then the curve between position and time will be parabola. Remember, curve between position and time will be parabola if what? Acceleration is constant. Always remember, acceleration is 0, then xt curve will be straight line. Acceleration is constant, then xt curve will be parabola. Okay, if acceleration is positive, upward parabola. Acceleration is negative, downward parabola. You can see the first diagram, acceleration is positive, upward parabola. Second diagram, acceleration is negative, downward parabola. That's all. So this is the xt curve. You can do it. If you got this, please give thumbs up. Give the thumbs up if you got this. Yeah. So now I'll discuss something. Let's say initial velocity is 5 meter per second. 5 meter per second. Okay. And acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Okay. Draw and initial position x initial x naught is equals to 0. Means initially particle was at origin. Draw the curve. Draw the xt curve. Curve between position and time. You need to draw. Okay. So how you will draw? You will draw like this. Initial velocity we have. Okay. Now we have what? Acceleration. So s is equals to ut plus half at square. We can apply equations of motion whenever acceleration is constant. Final position is x, initial is x naught, that is ut plus half at square. Okay, let us rearrange this. Let us put the value. So I am writing x, x minus 0, no problem. Here, ut, u is what? 5t. So I will write 5 here, t. Now half at square. So 2 into 1 by 2 into t square. Yeah, so you are getting x is equals to t square plus 5t. You got an equation between x and time, right? So you can write it like this. T comma t plus 5. Okay, so what you are getting? You are getting like this. X is equals to 0 at what? At what? T is equals to 0 and t is equals to minus 5. Negative time is not possible, so curve will not go to negative x-axis. Okay, what type of parabola it is? Acceleration is positive means upward parabola. Okay, so I'll write this is x, this is time. It will be an upward parabola. Okay, and at t is equals to 0 it is starting. So actually curve should be like this. It should be like this, upward parabola, right? Are you getting? So curve should be like this, but it will not be at the negative x-axis, right? Why? Because time can never be negative. So the curve will be like this. That's all. This is the curve. Answer, right? I hope you got this. I hope you got this, right? So that's all, my dear friends. Like that only you need to draw. And it is, yeah. So it is very simple curve. You can draw like this, upward parabola. Very good, Rajni. So I hope all of you got this. Next, one more question I'm asking you, my dear. If initial velocity, if initial velocity is let's say 10 meter per second, acceleration is minus 2 meter, minus 4 meter per second square, minus 4 meter per second square. Okay, fine. Curve between xt, yani ki find xt curve. Okay, how you'll draw? Simply same. Initially, let's say it was at origin. It is given. Initially, particle was at origin. Okay, you are writing 0. Now what to do? So simply you will write s is equals to ut plus half at square. Okay, put the value, get the answer. So this is x is equals to ut. Ut means 10t. Okay, so you are writing 10t here. And here you will write minus 4 by 2 t square. So what equation you are getting? X is equals to minus 2t square. Okay, plus 10t you are getting. That's all. Now let us solve this. For what you will get? So simply at x is equals to 0, what will be the time? What will be the time? So you'll get minus t square plus 5, right? Yeah. So directly you'll get the value here also t. So value of t is equals to 0, you are getting 1. And next you are getting t is equals to 5. T is equals to 0 and 5, you are getting two values. Okay. So let us draw the curve, how the curve will look like. So simply speaking, this is x, this is t. Curve will be downward parabola. Why? Acceleration is negative. So it is downward parabola. So at x is equals to 0 and at it is 5, right? T is equals to 5 and t is equals to 0. So like this. That's all. This is the answer. Okay, got it? So this will be the answer for this question. That's all. We got this. Okay, my dear? Yes. So that's all. I hope you are getting it. I'm not drawing on negative time axis because time can never be negative. That's all. Okay? Yes. So now I'm going to talk about velocity is a linear polymer in terms of time. So we can write like this VT curve. Now let us draw the VT curve. How to draw VT? I know acceleration is constant. So velocity time equation V is equals to U plus AT. V is equals to U plus AT. So how the curve will look like? So the curve will be a straight line. Curve will be a straight line. Okay. Yes. So if U is positive, intercept will be positive. If U is negative, intercept will be negative. If its acceleration is positive, then slope will be positive. Okay, yeah, if acceleration is negative, slope will be negative. This obtuse angle. Yes, my dear Tony Star, give some tips for how to balance NEET and school studies. Oh my dear. Okay, First thing, my dear Tony Stark, school studies and NEET can be balanced. It's very easy task. Listen, nothing is different. You need to read NCERT for sure for NEET. Are you getting? You cannot skip NCERT. Okay. Yeah. And next thing is, you are just, if you are studying for NEET, right? So you are studying all the basic theories. Just examples and these all things are remaining for physics, chemistry, and biology, right? So everything you are studying for NEET and school exam. For both the places you need to study. But here everything is point to point. There is some like detail, some theory, right? Some useless things are also there, है ना? So simply speaking, if you are preparing properly for NEET now, so it will be easy for school studies. Are you getting? If same topics are running on, na, then it will become easy for school. I am saying, I only experience. This is my own experience. Okay. So whenever some topic you are studying for NEET, just go through NCERT. Just go through NCERT. Okay. I'm saying you will understand everything quickly. You will really understand everything quickly. You will be able to relate both the things. Okay. So really its preparation will become easy for you. One more thing, you are preparing science, right? You are preparing for science. So simply speaking, a science student do not need to write same as the book language. You can write your own language, but your physics, your bio, or your chemistry should be correct, right? Your subject should be correct, okay? 100% correct. Concept should be correct. Just theory you can write in your own language, means in your own words, okay? If your teacher is good, definitely he'll guide you, he'll give you full marks. Yes, so I hope you got this right. Acceleration is positive. It is just a straight line with the, yeah, with the positive slope. Positive slope means acute angle. Next, straight line with obtuse angle. Whenever acceleration is what? Negative. That's all. Yes. So if acceleration is constant, so acceleration time curve constant. This is for positive. This is for negative acceleration. That's all. So let's move. Now let us talk about the position time curve. Let us talk about some position time graph. At first, zero velocity as position. Yeah. So I am saying whenever velocity is zero, so position will remain constant. Position will not change. Okay. This is a basic thing anyone know. Yeah. So velocity is zero. You all know v is equals to dx by dt. Dx by dt, and that is zero. Means x is equals to constant. All of you know that, right? Velocity is dx by dt. Yeah. So did you understand? Whenever you are writing dy by dx, that is slope of yx curve. Similarly, dx by dt will be slope of tangent to the xt curve. Okay. Slope of tangent to the xt curve. That is dx by dt, means velocity. Right? Next, uniform velocity. So dx by dt will be constant. Dx by dt will be constant. So listen, my dear. S is equals to ut plus half at square, right? Acceleration is zero for uniform velocity. So x will be equal to ut. So it is just a straight line, right? Straight line. If u is positive, it will be just acute angle. If u is negative, you will get obtuse angle. That's all. Next, non-uniform velocity. My dear friends, if velocity is increasing uniformly means I'll say acceleration is positive constant. Okay. So this curve we have already drawn. We have already drawn such type of curve, right? You are not facing any problem for this, right? Are you getting? Yeah. So non-uniform acceleration, so curve will be like this. Okay. Means negative acceleration, so it should be a downward parabola. So I have drawn like this, like this. So it is just some part of that. That's all. So this is for negative acceleration. This is for positive acceleration. That's all, my dear. So these things I have already explained you, my dear. So let us not waste our time behind this. Let's move ahead. Hello, Pihu. Yes. So now we will talk about the velocity time curve. Velocity time curve. If acceleration, yeah, acceleration is zero, so how the velocity time curve will be? So it will be just velocity is constant. That's all. So I hope all of you are getting this right. Velocity is just constant. Time will increase, but velocity will not increase. So time is increasing, velocity is constant. Next, I can write what? Acceleration is 0 and acceleration's formula is dv by dt. So it will be what? 0. So velocity is constant. That's all. This already you know. I have just written, nothing else. Uniform acceleration. Now uniform acceleration, let us talk about that. So I am saying acceleration is constant. You know? So I know one thing, acceleration is dv by dt. That is constant. Okay. So how the velocity time curve will look like? So I will say whenever acceleration is constant, we can use equations of motion. We can use equations of motion. So I will use v is equals to u plus at. Okay. So you are getting straight line. You are getting a straight line relation. Acceleration is positive, then you will get acute angle, and acceleration is negative, you will get obtuse angle. That's all. So you can do it. U is positive, positive intercept. U is negative, negative intercept. So you are getting a straight line curve. You are getting a straight line curve. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just writing an example here. One example is this. Okay. Sorry, this is time and this is velocity, right? Here what is positive, you can say this is u, initial velocity, and acceleration is greater than 0, means positive. Next I'll draw like this. Initial velocity is, let's say, u. Okay. And this is time and this is obtuse angle. So acceleration is negative, acceleration is less than 0, means negative. In that situation, obtuse angle. That's all. So we have drawn this. Okay. Uniform retardation means when the acceleration is negative, then it is called retardation. So we have drawn the curve. That's all. Okay. So dv by dt you will get negative. That's all, my dear friends. I hope all of you got this. Now acceleration time curve. If acceleration is constant, you will get the curve like this. If acceleration is uniformly increasing, you know, so it is function of time. So you'll get the curve like this. Anyhow, this thing will not be asked in NEET. Okay. This acceleration is uniformly increasing like that, such type of curve you will never get. So no need to talk about that. Let us discuss this question. Let us discuss this question. Okay. Before that, I would like to discuss something else. Listen, my dear. Yeah. I am having, let's say, uh, position. Position is given as a function of time. है ना? So I know one thing, velocity v is equals to dx by dt. V is equals to dx by dt. है ना? So what do you understand from this? So velocity is just the slope of xt curve, position time curve or displacement time curve. Remember that dx by dt is just called a slope. Now acceleration you will write dv by dt, rate of change of velocity. So it is what? Acceleration is just what? Slope of yeah, what? Slope of, sorry, so slope of what? vt curve. Just a minute, my dear friends, I am facing with some difficulty. Yeah, I hope you are getting this right. If you got this, please give thumbs up. Yes, 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 very nice. So let us start, my dear friends. You got this much, no problem. Now I am erasing this. Okay, listen. I am having an equation, v square is equals to u square. Let's say v square is equals to u square plus 2as. Okay. How will be the curve? Acceleration is constant. Acceleration is always constant here. U is constant, right? So what will be the curve between v and s? Let's say displacement on this axis, v is in this axis. Yeah. So I know one thing, the curve between V and S, it will be always, if acceleration is positive, it will be upward parabola. So I am saying U is positive, acceleration is positive, everything is positive. So it will be like some upward parabola like this. Okay. So simply speaking, it will be just upward parabola. Okay. Upward parabola. Now, I'm asking what is the curve between V square and S? What is the curve between V square and S? So I will say V square is behaving as Y, U square is just C, 2a is just m and s is just x. So simply speaking, it is equation of straight line. V square is there, so V square is, if there is V, then curve will bend towards V. But it is V square, means this is just a straight line relation. I am saying V square is equals to Y. Are you getting? Right? So it will be just a straight line. So it will be just a straight line like this. That's all. Okay? Remember this. Don't don't be confused between V and V square. If V square is there, it will be a straight line relation. If it is V and S, then only it will be parabolic equation. That's all. Remember, okay, very important thing. Student makes a lot of mistakes in such type of curves. Right? Now some more basic things I would like to tell you. Listen. Equation of ellipse. Equation of ellipse. It will be like this: x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. X is variable, y is variable, a is constant, b is constant. This is called semi-major axis, this is semi-minor axis. This curve will be like this. This is called ellipse. This is called ellipse. It is just like a circle, but it is ellipse. Okay. This is, I am saying, x-axis. This is y-axis. From here to here, it is A for apple, and from here to here, it is B for ball. That's all. Why I'm just giving the information about this curve? Because in some chapters like thermodynamics, you will get such type of curve. Okay, so don't be confused. In gravitation also you'll get its use. So simply speaking, remember that. Okay, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1 represents the equation of an ellipse, and ellipse always look like this, either this or this. Okay, this both are ellipse. Okay, it depends on the value of a and b. A is called semi major axis, b is called semi minor axis. That's all. Now I am going to talk about rectangular hyperbola. Rectangular hyperbola. My dear friends, this is also very important. It will be used again and again, everywhere. How? Whenever there is inverse relation, I am saying xy is equals to constant. Xy is equals to constant. It means y is inversely proportional to x. So the curve will be rectangular hyperbola. Yes, curve will be rectangular hyperbola. So how you will draw? You will draw the curve like this. Okay, you will draw the curve like this. This is the rectangular hyperbola of xy is equals to constant, or you can say y is inversely proportional to x. Let's say y is equals to 5 by x. So its curve will be like this. Whenever inverse relation is there, this type of curve will be there. It is called a rectangular hyperbola. If it is like this, y is proportional to 1 by x square, same type of curve, but it will be little downward. So this is y, this is x, curve will be more downward. So it will be like this. Okay. Yeah. So same type of curve only. So not much difference. This is the thing you need to remember. Rectangular hyperbola. Again and again you will get this. Okay. In electrostatics also we have drawn this. Everywhere we'll draw this. Okay. Yes, my dear, crazy time. NEET 2020 cutoff will be high. It will be like 626. Yeah, like that. 600 plus will be there, obviously. Yes. Now, I told equation of ellipse. Rajni is reminding me. So x square upon a square, y square upon b square is equals to 1. If a is equals to b, so directly I will say x square plus y square is equals to a square. This is equation of circle. Equation of circle. Okay. That's all you remember. This is the equation of circle. That's all. Yeah. So now let us move to the next slide. Now the questions are started. These are good questions. Let us discuss. Let us discuss this question. Yeah, the displacement versus time graph of a particle moving along a straight line is shown in the figure. Okay. Yeah. So displacement time curve is shown in the figure. Its equation is also written x is equals to 4t square. Okay. Draw the velocity time and acceleration time curve. Draw the velocity time curve and acceleration time curve. How to draw? Okay. I know x is equals to 4t square. Let us find the velocity. Velocity v is equals to just dx by dt. So you will get v is equals to 8t. 8t. This is what equation of straight line. Straight line, right? sorry, straight line passing through origin, right? Passing through origin. As I told you, directly you'll get the idea. V is equals to 80 means y is equals to mx. Slope is positive. The curve will be like this. Straight line passing through origin. That's all. So this is the curve. This is time. This is velocity. You got the answer. That's all. Crazy time. You are asking how much? Sir, in NEET 2020, I scored very bad. I feel very bad about it, sir. No problem, Rajni. Whatever happens, that is for good only. Okay. So don't worry about that. Just work hard this year. We will rock this year. Okay. We will rock this year. Don't worry. Sometime it happens. Okay. Yes, I told many times. My sister took two drops. Okay, uh, with 12 she got some 320 some marks. Okay, she took a drop and then she got in first like in first drop. After 12th class she took first drop. She got 546. But in Rajasthan, cutoff is high for general category. So she did not get any government MBBS college. So again she dropped. This year she is getting 650 plus. Okay. So simply speaking, whatever happens, that is for good only. Just have patience and work hard. You can do it. Never lose hopes. Okay. Always be positive. You can do it. It may take some time, but you will get your goal. Okay. So always be positive and just work hard. So you got VT curve next. Next, acceleration time curve you need to draw. So you got what? V is equals to 8t. You got. Let us find acceleration, that is dv by dt. Okay, so you'll get acceleration is just 8 meter per second square. Okay, acceleration is constant, so curve between acceleration and time is just constant. This is the curve, 8. That's all. Very good. Yes, sir, I feel the same and want to start again, but my parents are asking me to choose some alternative. Okay, so Rajni, you have given it with the 12th class, or you took the first drop? Yeah, simply speaking, if you are doing very good, means you have hopes and you are positive, right? Then you can take one chance. You can take one chance, okay? And if you think you have little bit doubt, then go with your parents' choice, okay? Right? Simply speaking, Rajni, man ke haare haar hai, man ke jeete jeet, okay? If your mind is winning, then you will win, okay? If your thoughts are positive, you will win. If your thoughts are negative, you cannot win. Remember that. One drop diya tha. Okay, my dear. So I'll suggest one thing. Anyhow, if you are choosing some alternative, then also you can give NEET exam one more time, right? Yeah. So we'll talk about it later, right? On Unacademy app, you just message me. I'll suggest you. Yes. So that's all. You got all these things. Now the question number, yeah. First question all of you got. XT curve was given. You need to find. You just need to find what? You need to find VT curve. You got like this. Now AT curve you got like this. Next, same question, but here it is given x is equals to minus 8t square. Come on. Draw the VT curve and XT curve. Draw the VT curve and XT curve. Okay, my dear friends. So, my dear crazy time is suggesting something. Okay, think about it. So, as per my knowledge, if we are choosing BSc or some alternative option, so it just affect our NEET preparations a lot because the exams will be nearby and it will affect a lot. So, let's see. So, my dear, find the answer for that. What will be the velocity time curve? V is equals to dx by dt. You will write. Okay. Yeah. Just differentiate it. You will get minus 16t. Okay. So curve. Curve will be what? Y is equals to minus of kx. You are getting minus kx. Straight line is there. Okay. Slope is negative and passing through origin. So the curve will be like, sorry. Time can never be negative. Okay. Time can never be negative. So I have to draw like this. Yes, I'll draw the curve like this. Straight line passing through origin but negative intercept like this. So this is the answer. This is time. This is velocity. That's all. So this is the answer, my dear friends. Velocity time curve. Next, acceleration time curve. So you'll simply say v is equals to minus of 16t. Okay, acceleration is dv by dt. So simply you are getting a is equals to minus of 16. Again, straight line, but constant. This is constant. So minus 16. That's all. So you got the AT curve. That's all. I hope you are getting it. Yeah. So Rajni, we'll talk about it. You just message me on Unacademy app, okay? Do you just message me on Unacademy app? I'll suggest you. Yes, my dear friends, one question in front of you. A particle is on because Rajni, you are doing well because whenever you are attending my lectures, you are giving answers very nicely, very quickly, and accuracy is also very good. So I think you can take a chance, but still we'll discuss. Don't worry. A particle is thrown vertically upward with a velocity 100 meter per second. So initial velocity is 100 meter per second. Now from the top of the tower of height 100 meter. My dear friends, it is thrown from the top of the tower of height 100 meter. Draw the velocity time, displacement time curve and speed time curve. Okay. So this is a tower. Its height 100 meter. Okay. From here a particle is thrown. So it will go up and let's say it is coming down like this. Okay. Yeah. So simply speaking, initial velocity is u is equals to 100. Upward direction. Okay. Yeah. So you need to draw VT curve. So first of all, what is acceleration? Let us consider upward direction is positive. So acceleration is minus g downward. Okay. So draw the velocity time curve. V is equals to u minus gt. Okay. V is equals to u minus gt. So how will be the curve? Curve will look like this. Initial velocity is upward direction means positive. So this is positive. Now with time the velocity decreases. With time velocity decreases, but it is straight line with negative slope. Answer. Straight line with negative slope. This is the answer. Okay. So this is what? This is velocity and this is time. है ना? Angle theta is greater than 90 degree. Why? Because multiple of t is negative. Multiple of t is negative means what? We are getting negative slope. है ना? Obtuse angle. Yes. Uh, I think you got this, right? So this is the curve. That's all. Velocity continuously decreases. Okay. Next, if I'll talk about speed time curve. My dear friends, speed is equal to magnitude of velocity. Speed is equals to magnitude of velocity. My dear, remember, speed is equals to magnitude of velocity. So it means whatever is there on the negative velocity axis that will come to positive. So the curve will be like this. V is decreasing, then it will be like this. That's all. So this type of curve you will get. This is velocity, this is time. That's all. This is the answer. First you can see velocity it will be same, but whatever is there on the negative velocity axis that will be copied to positive. So this is speed and this is time. Why? Because velocity is magnitude of speed is magnitude of velocity. Okay. Hey, Sony. If you got this, my dear, please give thumbs up. Right now, we'll draw the displacement time curve. Okay. Yeah. So this is just the velocity time curve. Next, we are going to draw the displacement time curve. Okay. So let's draw the displacement time curve. So I am saying S is equals to ut. Okay. Minus half gt square. Okay. That I got. Next, I'll put some value. S is 100 meter. Height is 100, right? uh, yeah, it depends you are writing displacement or position, you know. If you want to draw the displacement time curve, it will be like this. Final displacement is how much? Final displacement, it is just at the ground, so it is minus 100, you know. So I'll write here like this. S is equals to here is here what you are getting, downward parabola. What? Downward parabola you are getting. So initially t is equals to displacement is always 0. It will be like this. Curve will be like this. That's all. Just draw the downward parabola, you'll get the answer. Displacement time curve. But now if you want to draw the position time curve, what? Position time curve. How you'll draw? So position time curve will be like this. X minus x naught. है ना? Displacement is final minus initial position is equals to minus half gt square and plus ut. So you are getting here x is equals to minus half gt square plus ut plus 100. Okay, so this is plus. Okay, and after that this is downward parabola. So simply speaking, what will be the answer? How you will solve it? How you will solve it? Okay, so the curve should look like curve should look like this. Listen, this is x and this is t. Okay, initially I am taking x is equals to 100 and I am taking ground as origin. I am taking ground as origin. So the curve will be like this. That's all. So this is the answer. Curve will be like this. Ground is origin and this is x is equals to 100. So curve will be like this. That's all. Sorry. That's all we have done, my dear friends. I hope you got this. If you got this, please give thumbs up. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Up now, I am giving you one more question. I am giving you one more question. You need to tell me what should be the curve. Okay. Listen. The question is like this. Initial velocity is minus 10 meter per second. Okay. Acceleration is minus 1 meter per second square. Draw the VT curve and XT curve position time graph. If initially at t is equals to 0, particle was at x is equals to 0. Means particle was at origin. Okay. Draw the curve. How you will draw the curve? First I can say what? Acceleration. Acceleration is constant, so it will be parabola. It is negative, so we'll say downward parabola. Okay. Initial velocity is negative. So I am drawing VT curve. So V is equals to U plus 80. Directly use this. I'll write V is equals to minus 10. Minus 10. Here I will write minus 1t. That's all. So I am getting what? Slope is negative, intercept is negative, so curve will be like this. Curve will look like this. That's all. Okay. This is x and this is v. Slope is negative, that is minus 10, and slope is negative, obviously. Why? Because it is obtuse angle. That's all. So this is the answer for this question. VT curve. Velocity time curve you got like this. Next, what will be the displacement time curve? So you will write like this. X is equals to minus 10t minus half gt square. है ना? Half gt square means you can write 5t square. Okay. Yes. If you will solve this, what you will get? You will get like this. A downward parabola. है ना? Downward parabola. This is what? This is x. This is time. Obviously, all things are negative, so it will start. It will move in the negative direction only. Initially at origin. So it will be like this. Only this curve. Okay. So that's all. This is the answer. Right? If you want to confirm it, you can write like this. X is equals to 0. So you can write what? Take 5 common. So minus 5 you have taken common. T is also common. You are getting what? You are getting here T plus 1. Okay. So directly you can say T is equals to 0 and T is equals to minus 1. Time can never be negative. So answer minus 1 is not possible. Only this is the curve. That's all. Downward parabola. So I hope whatever theory I told you for this lecture, that is really helpful for you. You can draw any curve quickly, any curve, right? You just need to remember whatever I told you. Okay, that's all. So let us talk some more things, some basic. Let's learn. Yeah, I am giving an equation. X is equals to 5t square minus 2t plus 1. Okay. X is equals to 5t square minus 2t plus 1. Draw VT curve and XT curve. VT curve and XT curve. Okay. So I am saying let's draw VT curve. V is equals to just differentiation dx by dt. So we'll get what? V is equals to 10t minus 2. That's all. Okay. Now you can see this is what y is equals to kx minus c, means intercept is negative and slope is positive. So slope positive, intercept negative, the curve will be like this. That's all. So this is time, this is velocity. Slope is negative means this is minus 2 and this should be acute angle. That's all. Answer. Why acute angle? Because theta should be less than 90 degree because m is positive, means multiple of time is positive. Next, one more. Acceleration. So A is equals to dv by dt. Just differentiate it. What you will get? Directly you will get V is equals to 10. Right? What you are getting? Just differentiate this. You are getting 10 meter per second. Sorry, acceleration. Yeah, so it is just a constant that is positive. So time and acceleration. How quickly you can draw. How quickly you can draw. Huh? That's all you need to remember that. Okay. Yeah. So now one more important thing, my dear. Yes. Listen. I have v is equals to dx by dt. Okay, dx by dt. Slope of xt curve is velocity. Now I can write like this. Listen. I can just cross multiply it. X is equals to v dt. X is equals to v dt. Okay. Now I'll integrate both sides. I'll integrate both sides. It is initial position to final position. And it is initial velocity to final velocity. So what you are getting? This is called area under Vt curve. Area under Vt. Velocity time curve. Okay. Area under velocity time curve. This will be final position minus initial position. So it is called displacement. What? Displacement. So my dear friends, area under Vt curve is called displacement. Remember, area under velocity time curve is called displacement. That's all. Okay. Let's talk about the next thing. Okay. Next thing. First thing all of you got. Just remember this point. What? Area under velocity time curve. Velocity time curve gives displacement. Gives displacement. Next, all of you know acceleration is dv by dt. Rate of change of velocity. Cross multiplied a dt, and you are getting this is dv. Just initial velocity to final velocity, and this is 0 to t time. Okay, how to write? You will write integration of dv, that is v. Now put the value u to v, that is what? A dt. Okay. So you'll get what? This is v minus u. It is just change in velocity. Change in velocity. Velocity. Okay. So simply you will write what? Change in velocity is what? Area under AT curve. This is what? Area under acceleration time curve. Okay. So remember, area under acceleration time curve will always give you change in velocity. Okay. Now I'm asking you a question based on this. Listen. Listen. Question is like this. You have velocity like this. You have time like this. Yes. Here the time is t is equals to 2 second, t is equals to 4 second, this is t is equals to 6 second. Okay. Here you will write velocity v. V is equals to, here you will write 10 meter per second. And here at t is equals to 6 second, velocity is written. Velocity is minus 20 meter per second. Yeah. So these are the, yeah. So these are the, like, this is the curve in front of you. Find. I am writing here, find acceleration. You know, find acceleration at t is equals to 1 second. My dear friends, find acceleration at t is equals to 1 second. At this point, you need to find acceleration. Okay? Yeah. I am giving you options. I am giving you options A, B, C, D. Yeah. So this is 2 meter per second square. This is 10 meter per second square. This is 5 meter per second square. And this is minus 2 meter per second square. Which of the following is the correct answer? Alone, Rishi? My dear, why are you alone? Hi. So, my dear friends, which of the following is the correct answer? Acceleration at t is equals to 1 second. Yes, you can answer. Daily कितना बजे online आते हो? My dear, 9 p.m. 9 बजे online आते हैं. 9 p.m. I always used to come online. Okay. So, my dear friends, all of you got the answer. What should be the answer for this question? Are yaar, acceleration is just the slope. And I told you how to find the slope. Slope of a straight line. है ना? I asked you at t is equals to 1 second. So I'll write like this. Listen, I'm solving. Answer is 5 meter per second square. Okay. This time was enough for you. I expected answer before that, but okay. So let us solve it. Let us solve it. I am solving this, my dear. Listen. Yes. So simply speaking, I need to find the acceleration at t is equals to 1. So I am drawing the curve. This is time, this is velocity. This is t is equals to 1 here and this is t is equals to 2 here. I know here velocity is 10. So you will say this is y. Y is equals to 10. Delta y is equals to you are getting 10. Delta x from here to here for this triangle, right? So you are finding this is theta. So this is you are getting 2. Okay. So tan theta is equals to perpendicular divided by base. You are getting 10 divided by 2, 5. And this is only called what? Slope. This is only called slope. Okay. Right. So that's all. You got the slope and slope of VT curve. Slope of VT curve is acceleration. So this is time. Sorry. Slope of VT curve. Right. Slope of VT curve. VT curve, that is 5 meter per second square, and that is only the acceleration. That's all, my dear friends. Okay, your YouTube channel name is Alone Rishi. Okay, and upload video editing tutorials. मैं आपका previous lecture देख लेता हूँ फिर कल से live ठीक है. Okay, okay, my dear, no problem. So, my dear, all of you got this, right? Slope of VT curve I got, and I found the answer, right? Next. In the same question, I am asking you, did you understand? If you got this, please give thumbs up, my dear. Please give thumbs up. Slope of velocity time curve gives the acceleration. Now, I am asking you find the acceleration at t is equals to 4 seconds. Find acceleration at t is equals to 4 seconds. Very good. Now, this is the question for you guys. Find acceleration. Acceleration at t is equals to 4 seconds. Go on. Find it. You can do this. Because it is one straight line. A straight line only, है ना? Actually, sorry. I made a mistake. Here you should write. Here you should write 8 seconds. Here you should write 8 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Now it is correct. Now it is correct. Okay. Yes. Come on. Now you solve it. Okay. Rajni gave the answer -5. Very good, Rajni. It is correct. है ना? You can see this is a straight line and its angle theta is greater than 90 degree. Means slope will be negative. You can see this is 10. This is 2. So 10 by 2 is 5. -5. So acceleration is just you will write what? Slope, and slope is what? -5. That's all. है ना? 10 by 2 -5. That's all. Now I am asking what is the displacement in 8 seconds. Find the displacement in 8 seconds. Come on. Find the displacement in 8 seconds. Come on, question in front of you. Find the displacement in 8 seconds. You know one thing? Area of a triangle 1 by 2 base into height. 1 by 2 base into height. Okay, give me the answer. I am writing 4 options. You need to find displacement. Find the displacement. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Find the total displacement of the particle you need to find. Okay. Yes. -20. Okay. Okay, I am not writing the options now. Rajni gave the answer. So let's check it. Meghna also gave. Very good, Rajni and Meghna. Let's check it. What is the displacement? So displacement, I'll take upward area is positive, downward area is negative. So I am saying this is positive and this one is negative. So I'll write what? This is area A1 and this downward is area A2. Okay. So I'll write like this. Finally, I'll write displacement. Yeah, S is equals to area. Right? So that will be equal to 1 by 2 into base. Base is 0 to 4. So 4 into height. Height is 10. Very good. Now minus for this right angle triangle which is below the axis. You know? So I'll write 1 by 2 into base. Base is 4 and height is 20. So what you are getting here directly you will get here what? Yeah. So you are getting here 20 and you are getting here -40. Answer is -20 meter. Correct. Right, very good, Rajni. Very good, Meghna. You are correct. Now, the question is find the distance traveled. Find distance traveled. Okay, find the distance it traveled. Come on, you can do it. Find the distance traveled by the particle. 60. Very good. What we used to do, we just make the negative area positive, है ना? Because distance is always positive. Yes. So we'll say 20 is positive. Now I'll just take the magnitude of minus 40. So it is 60. है ना? Yeah. So this is the total distance traveled, right? So that's all. We have done so many questions. I hope you are getting it right. I hope you got this all. So that's all for today, my dear friends. Now, I would like to say the bye bye to you all. And now, please like this video. Okay. And one more thing, use my code Rahul D to get the Unacademy subscription. Okay, you will get the 10% discount. That's all I wanted to say for today. And this sufficient 10% discount, right, on Unacademy subscription. Use code Rahul D. Okay, if you have any juniors or like younger sisters and brothers, so you can also suggest them. No problem at all. Okay. You can do Rajni now also you can message no problem but on Unacademy app okay yes so my dear friends and that's all for today now I'd like to say bye bye to you all bye good night